Well, good morning and welcome to Move Early, Move Often. It is Momentum Monday. I am Blake Martin. My co-host somewhere in Toronto, being fabulous and keeping it real, is Dr. Thomas Karakolis. And our host for this morning is Carmelina Martin. Take it away, Carm.
Good morning, everyone. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're used to doing Momentum Mondays being primarily on our feet. Today we're going to work on changing our bases. So we're going to be on the floor quite a lot. So I'm calling this floor work today. So what I want you to think about is how you transition into different positions on the floor, whether you're on all fours, on your side, on your back, and think about smoothing that out, working with efficiency, but also with grace. So here we go. We're going to start standing up. So standing up, I'm going to face side because there's so much of the work you need to see what's going on. So we're going to lift our arms up like we're going to begin a sun salutation. We're going to open the hands like a book. Going to flex at the hips as you reach the heart forward towards the floor or the mat if you have one. Bend the knees slightly, let the head go, make it super, super heavy, and then walk the hands out into downward dog. Still feels like it's going to be a sun salutation, doesn't it? Start to pedal out the feet. Lift the tailbone nice and high. As you pedal out the feet slowly, you kind of introduce some mobility to your ankle joint this morning. It's still morning, so we want to be gentle as we press the heel into the earth. Hug the belly button in as you do this. Still working, we're still going to think about tempo of movement today. We're really thinking about how we transition between different postures on the floor. Press both heels down and you're going to hover the knees, bring the knees down towards the mat, but don't touch the mat. Lift the head and then press the heels back. Hover, pull that belly button into the spine as you do this. Reach back with the heels. We're going to do this 10 times. This is 3. Reach back. And 4. Belly button in. Back. Hover the knees. 5. And back. Do this again. And back. And back. Last one. In and back. And now bring the knees to the floor. Reach one leg across the midline so it crosses the leg underneath that you're bearing the weight, and you're going to draw like a sad face behind you. So it's a half circle. This is 3. A little toe tap on the floor. 4. 5. Continue to hug the belly button in. 6, 7, 8. We're going to do 10, 9, and 10. Match both knees. Change legs. Start with it crossed over the midline and draw your sad face. And 2. And 3, and 4. Try to keep the hips square to the floor. And 6, and 7, and 8. 2 more. 9, little toe tap. And 10. Awesome. Match the knees again. From here, I'm just readjusting so I don't hit my couch. You're going to bring the hands slightly more forward than when you're on all fours and your shoulders are lined up over the wrists. Just bring them a little bit more forward. You're going to bring the hips down to the floor. Lift the eyes. And then reach the hips back towards your heels. We're going to do that 5 times. Reach the hips forward. Lift the eyes. And coming back, almost into a puppy dog. Reach the hips forward for 3. And 4, bringing mobility to the hips. 5. Now we're going to add a little chaturanga push-up here. So bring the hips forward, lower the chest, and push up. Bring the hips back. Bring the hips forward. Hug the elbows to your ribs. Push up. Reach the hips back. Coming forward. Chaturanga push-up. Push up. Reach back. We're going to do 2 more. And coming forward with the hips. Lower the chest. Lift. And back. Last one. Forward. Lower the chest. Push. And back. Coming to all fours. Bring the hands this time underneath your shoulders. And you're just going to wag the tail. So bringing hip to ear. Other side. So working on the lateral flexion of your spine. Just bringing some mobility there. Long in the back of the neck. Try not to hyperextend in the neck as you do this. And let's add some cat-cow. So draw the nose into the belly button. Then lift the tailbone, lift the back of the head as if they're going to try and touch. Then bring the eyes and the nose towards your belly button. Lift the eyes, lift the back of the head towards the tailbone. And again, a little bit more speed. Flow between these 2 postures. Last one. Excellent. Staying on your hands and knees. This time what you're going to do is you're going to lift one leg up. Knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. Foot is flat, flexed. You're going to open the hip and bring it down. Lift, pressing the heel towards the ceiling. Open the hip, so you're doing a rotation of the hip. Bring it down with some tempo. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do 10 of these. 7, 8, 9, 10. The whole time the knee is hovering off the floor. Change legs. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Lifting the knee. Find that 90-degree angle. Foot is flexed. Rotate at the hip. Draw the knee in. Reach behind. Open the knee. Draw it in. And 3 with tempo. 4. Draw your belly button in. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Bring the hands back. Just take the pressure off your hands. Tent up the fingers. Reach back. Elongate the spine. Push away from the floor. Reach the hips towards the heels. And then reset. Come back to all fours. Nice and smooth. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to reverse. This time you're going to lift the knee to the side. Rotate. Feels a little tricky to do this so that you reset in that 90-degree angle to the back, coming down. Open the hip. Rotate. Bring it in. Open the hip. Rotate. That's 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. Last one, 10. Reset the knees and switch tempo right away. Here we go. To the side. Rotate down. Side. Rotate down. This is 3. Open. Rotate down. 5. 6. 7. Keep pushing away from the floor. 8. 9. Last one, 10. Walk your hands back. Take a little bit of the pressure off the hands. Bring the arms forward. Just bend at the wrist. Just give your wrist a little bit of a stretch. Change sides. Use one hand to draw the fingers down into the earth. And then from here, we're going to transition smoothly to the side. So you're in a mermaid sit. Hand is on the floor. You're pressing away from the floor. Lift the waistline. And you're going to lift the hips. And what's going to happen is you're going to lift the leg, reach over the head. You're going to draw the knee in, drop the hip, and reach to extend. Drop the hip, elbow to knee, extend. And 3, really lift the waist. As you lift up, lift the waist. 5, we're going to do 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, reach 10. Awesome. Bring the feet in front of you. Face the camera. Weight are on your heels. You're going to sit back, and I'm just going to demonstrate. So you're going to sit back so you're in a C-sit here. Arms in a boxing position, protecting your face, and you're going to punch it out with a slight twist in the body. Don't twist from your low back. Twist from the thoracic up, and you're going to twist. 1, 2, sitting back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reset into a mermaid position to the other side. Pushing away from the floor to help activate the waistline and to really lift from the floor. Lift the hips up, extend and reach over the head. Bring the knee in, lower the hip and reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower the leg. Come back into a C-sit. Sit back. Bring the arms up. Punch it out. 1, 2, tight in the core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll all the way down to the floor. You're going to lift the hips. Think about sending the knees over your toes and lower. And reach the hips up. Send the knees towards your toes and down. And 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. We're going to do 10, 8, and 9, and 10. Hold the hips up there. You're going to draw a happy face, a smile. So you're going to drop the hip, reach up, drop the hip, reach up, drop the hip, reach up. This is 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9. Last one, 10. Awesome. Bring the hip down, lift one leg up, reach the heel towards the ceiling, press the hip up, keeping that leg up and drop. 1, 2, 3. Again, sending that knee forward towards the big toe. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Changing legs. Reach the opposite leg up. Really, really lots of energy through that heel. Drop the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Last one. Bring the foot down. Lower the hip. Stretch the legs out. Bring the hands behind your head. Open the legs. So you're in a wide stance, like you're going to do a wide squat from lying on the floor. You're going to elbows nice and wide. Gently fingertips on the back of the head so you're not pulling on the neck at all. what you're going to do is you're going to lift and twist. And while you twist, you're going to lift that opposite leg from elbow up and bring it down. Other side. Lift and twist. Up. This is 2. Lift and twist 3 while you lift the leg. 3. You can exhale as you do this. Exhale on the effort. And this is 6. It's not a big movement, but it's effective. And 8. And 9. Last one. 10. Awesome. Bring the feet to the floor. From here, you're going to lift the knees 90 degrees, flex the toes, arms in a T position on the floor with the palms down. You're going to really draw the rib cage in like you're wearing a very tight corset. So you're really, really activating in the core, and you're going to lower both knees at the same time. So it's like a slight twist, but not too far. There's not a big movement. You want to do it with control. Go to the other side. Now think about using your core to draw the knees back into alignment. And your breath. And to the other side. Use your core to draw your legs in. Let the legs go to the other side with control. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. Keeping the legs parallel and aligned with each other as you move just across the pelvis. Two more on each side. Let the core do the work. Last time on each side. And over. Awesome. Coming up to a sitting position. Hands lined up behind your back. Your palms are facing towards your hips. And you're going to lower and push. The little tricep. Dip and press. Chest is lifted. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Smoothly shift into a plank position, everybody. You're going to go to elbows. You can clasp the hands, or you can have both hands on the floor, whatever you prefer in terms of style of plank. We're going to finish off our plank, or our day with our plank, but we're going to march our plank. So you're going to lift heels. Lift. Okay, so drop the hips down. You're not in a downward dog, so you want to draw the hips down towards the mat. Lift the head. That actually helps, but keep long in the back of the neck. Lift the heel. 1. Switch. And 2. Draw the belly button in. Knit the ribs together. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Bring the knees in. Stretch it one more time. Puppy dog. Press away from the mat. Breathe. Notice if you were holding your breath. We sometimes hold our breath when we're exerting a lot of effort. Bring the hands flat to the floor. Press up into downward dog the way we started. Pedal the feet out again, but a little bit faster. Notice how that feels now. If there's a difference, you feel warmer, looser. Press both heels down. Walk feet in to the hands. Knees are bent. Bring the hands to the hips. Lift the chest. Reach the arms out. Bring them forward. Press back. Bring them forward. Press back. More time. Forward. Press back to the hips. And then come all the way forward. Press the hips forward. Let the head float. Reach the arms up. Take a big gulp of air. Press it out. Slow cleansing breath. Inhale. Exhale. Just help calm the nervous system. Inhale last time. And exhale. And you have moved, and you have moved early. Try to bring some of that attention to how you move in your workspace today, from standing to sitting, if that's what you do. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, Carmelina. We definitely we got almost like a preview of Wobbly Wednesday there. That was amazing. Some good core work. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow for Twisted Tuesday. Cheers, everybody.